Hi, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Johnny, and today we're going to be building a PC. This is my first time building a PC, so hopefully it goes good. I had two pre-builds, but this is my first time building one. So starting with the components, I have the AMD Ryzen 7 9850X3D, which is pretty powerful. It's going to handle some frames pretty good. And then for the memory of the SSD, I got the 2TB 990 Pro PSLE 4.0 NLV M2 SSD, which is pretty fast for handling those downloads and the storage. And then for the RAM, I got the Vengeance RGB DDR5 32 gigabytes from Crosshair. This is going to be pretty good for gaming. It's more than enough. You could do 16 gigabytes, but I went with 32 because it wasn't a combo. I'll talk about that later. Sorry guys, so I actually didn't end up talking about that later. But this is pretty much the combo that I got. It's from Microsoft. And then it comes with the AMD Ryzen 7 9850X3D and the Asus motherboard, the TUF. And then also comes with the 32 gigabytes of the DDR5. And then for the storage, it comes with the 990 Pro Samsung, 2 terabytes. And yeah, it's a pretty good deal. It was for $9.99. And you basically save up like around like 400, almost 500 bucks for this combo, which I think is a steal. So yeah, I just wanted to put this in the video because I forgot to talk about it. And then handling all those components, the motherboard, I got the TUF Gaming B850E Wi-Fi motherboard, which is pretty good. It has Wi-Fi 6, all the good stuff. Yeah. And then for the graphics card, I went with the 5070 Asus. I'm pretty sure it'll handle 1440p pretty good, which is what I was going for. Yeah. And then cooling the CPU with the Arctic Liquid Freezer 3 Pro 360 RGB. And then for the case, that's gonna be cooling everything. I went with the Lee and Lee X100R case, which is pretty nice. And yeah, that's gonna be all the components. Oh wait, did I say the power supply? I'm gonna edit that out. And for the power supply and powering everything, I got the RM750E, which I hope is a good power supply. I just got it from Best Buy. Yeah, it's from Corsair, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get started with building it. Hopefully everything goes good. Wish me luck, guys. Beep. Alright, so we're gonna start off with the motherboard. We're gonna be unboxing it. Okay, so let's get it. You guys see it? Except for the Wi-Fi. Later. More cables. There seems to be some stickers right here. See stickers. So here it is, guys. This is the motherboard, the TUF Gaming E850. Ooh, it looks, from first glance, it looks really good. So this is where the CPU is gonna go, the DDR5, and the SSD. I'm pretty sure it goes like right here. And by the looks of it, it looks like you have one right here. So that's two. So yeah. So let's open this thing up. So there it is, guys. I'm unboxing it. You gotta be really careful because these components are pretty fragile. So these are the little pins. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful to not bend one of these pins because say bye bye to your expensive CPU. So you go like this, you lift this up, and then you just lift this part up, and then voila. That's where your CPU goes. Gotta be careful. There's like a little corner right here. And you gotta match it with the motherboard, which for this one is the top here. So you would have to take it and then match it with this one. There you go. Nice and easy. So right here you're gonna feel some type of tension. That's what they're saying. So you want to kind of just lower it. That's gonna happen. That thing's gonna pop out. And there we go. CPU is in. Pretty simple. Remember, guys, this is my first time doing it, so zero experience. And that just took me like, I don't even know. It took me 3 minutes to do. Is this meant to be? I'm a PC builder. This is gonna be the DDR5 memory, 32 gigabytes. Oh, it looks sick. They kind of look gray. I thought they were gonna be more like black, but they kind of look gray, which is it looks cool, in my opinion. So just gonna pull this out. Be careful not to drop anything. Oops, it seems to be this way. And then ta-da! I think this has like a sticker right here, so just make sure to take it off. The sticker. So right here you want to open the second one and the fourth one. But you just open it on the top. You just press it down, and it'll open. Just like that. All right, so there's a little line right here, and you're gonna want to kind of like match it with this line. So as you could tell, it's not like that. So flip it around. More or less likely it goes like this. All right, so it goes like this way with the vengeance facing to the right. So you have to put some pressure on it. Ooh, yeah, that was kind of scary. All right, looks pretty good to me. Okay, that was pretty scary, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but hopefully we did it right. And now it's in. We're done with the DDR5 and the CPU. So what's next? I believe we had to insert now the SSD. So here you go. This is a 2 terabyte 990 Pro. Cool. There's your SSD, 2 terabytes. Alright guys, so I'm back. I just watched the video, so it actually goes right here. So I have to take it off. M.2. So for this, I'm actually gonna use this on toolkit that I bought from Best Buy. Something simple, but it works. There you go. Put this to the side. Alright guys, so I figured it out. Don't take out this little sticker on it. I was kind of doing it, but don't do my mistake. So basically, this thing holds it supposedly. Let's see, just insert it. There we go. Just like that. And then make sure you take off this. Just like that. Alright guys, so I'm back. I had some complications with this. So there was a little latch right there you have to push down. And then you put down that thing, but yeah. Anyway, just continue. Cross your fingers, this doesn't break. So now what I'm gonna do next is gonna install. I think for the AIO you have to take these two off. So let's check that out. So here it is. I went with this. Just have to wait a little bit. So yeah, I guess I was correct. Here are the little two brackets. So here's the little two brackets that you're gonna use for it. So that's how my guess is. Like you install these like this, and you take out that one and that one. Hmm. What? Yeah, why? So you, so you do have to come in with, you do have to put in the screws that it comes with because they're a bit longer. Let's do that. Sorry, enough for this one. This was like a little right and left. See if it focuses. Oh, right there, you can see an R. And we'll right and left, you know. Oh, sure. And you have to put these little black things on it. Oops. Yeah, there you go. I'm pretty sure the next step is to put this motherboard onto the PC. But I'm gonna do that right after I help my girlfriend. Alright guys, so this is the PC case. I'm gonna try to take out the glass panels. See if it's pretty self-explanatory. I might need a tutorial, so give me a second. Okay guys, so I did get I was basically right. You just have to switch this off, and then just switch this forward, the corner off. Oh, there's like a little latch here. Is it still stuck on? Oh, there it is. And then you just pull it upwards, and it comes out. Careful not to break it. It's not like that. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be doing a voiceover through the motherboard process because my baby was crying in the background and there was so much noise. So yeah, so basically right here you just have to install it. Actually it's on the PC, like with on the back. And I took off the other panel on the right. You basically just push it out and lift it up. Also, you just gotta make sure to put in the side of the motherboard where the inputs are, like where the Type C and all of that stuff go. Just gotta make sure to put it all the way to the left. Then right here, you just find the screws that come with the PC to install the motherboard, and I believe for this one it was 9 of them. As you can see, they are right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And honestly, it wasn't really that hard of a process. It was pretty self-explanatory. Just put in the screws into the motherboard, and then when you are screwing in the screws, make sure to put even pressure into all of them. Don't screw them all the way in until you have all the screws in. Then you can tighten them. But yeah, this part was pretty boring, so I'm just gonna fast forward it, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Alright guys, so I kind of did a time lapse on how to install the motherboard to the PC. But now in the back, there's gonna be some ports right here. They have to connect to it. There's one that's called the HD audio, which is for your audio. Um, One is for your Type C, which I believe is this one, and then this one's for your for the power on button, power off and on button, restart all of that button. And this button is for your I forgot. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and install those. Alright guys, so this is the first connector I'm gonna connect. It's called the F panel. As you guys can see right here, F panel. And this one has like 7 pins right here. It is missing one in the corner. So this one you could just check in your motherboard where it goes, but normally it comes right here, the bottom right corner. And as you could tell, I don't know if you can really see that, but this one's missing one in the corner, so you plug it in there, obviously matching the one that's missing. So let's go ahead and connect that. There you go. Don't be afraid to just put some pressure in. Alright, so the next one we're going to connect is one that's called the HD audio. Of course, this one's for your audio. And this one connects right here in the bottom corner onto the left one. And also, like the other one is missing one little pin, like right here. Can't really focus on it. And you just connect it in there. Obviously, you match the missing connector to it. And there you go. You just slide it in, and you should be good to go. Be really careful not to bend any pins, because that would be really bad. So that should be good right there. And go to the next one. Alrighty, so for the next connection, we're going to be using this. It's for the Type C connection, and it goes right here onto your right. Now, so if you be different for your motherboard, I'm not sure, but now you can refer to your instructions on your motherboard. But it's pretty self-explanatory. It just goes one way, and let me see how it goes. So let's see. So it kind of looks like a D. Okay, let's see how it goes. Oop, and it just snaps right in. We're gonna be putting in the fan, which is this one right here, and it goes into one of these three, 1, 2, 3 fans. So you can just put it in there. The first one doesn't really matter, and the next one's gonna be this one, which I put it in the wrong hole. I'm gonna put it on inside. And then this one's for the RGB. Again, there's like 3 little holes right here. Sorry, you can't really see it. It connects to this one right here. It's like this little white one that has 1, 2, 3. And yeah, you connect there. Oh. And then that should be all the connectors. So let's move on to the next part, which would be, I believe, the AIO, which is next now. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so next actually we're going to be installing the power supply. So let's get to it. Safety is top one priority. You already know. Here it is. So I got the fully modular. So as I was saying, it's fully modular, so you can disconnect everything that you need and disconnect anything that you need. So yeah. So here it is, the CPU, SATA, whatever it is, motherboard, and yeah. So let's take this off. And yeah, this is where you turn it on, plug it in. So yeah, let's go ahead and install that. Alright guys, so the next thing we're gonna be doing is starting the connections to the power supply. So we're just gonna look for this one that says what does it say? Well, it doesn't say anything, but it's just the most biggest one that you see. Obviously, it goes into the biggest one, which is the motherboard. It says motherboard, and then you just latch it in. Just go ahead and put it in. That's what she said. Just make sure it clicks. Pretty sure that's all. And then the other side is one right here. You just push it in as well. Nah, that shit did not go in right. Oh, just like that. My flash turned off because my phone's about to die, but we'll keep going. Alright guys, so I'm back here with the PCU power supply PSU. So I went ahead and plugged in all of it because yeah, I was getting tired of it, so I just skipped through it. But basically, this is for the motherboard, this is for the graphics card, and then you connect to it for the PSU, the CPU. Sorry. Right. Alright, so I figured it out. You just gotta get into the angle. Get these wires up the way. Yeah, I was kind of struggling there, but I finally got it. Wonder what screws going there. Might be these ones. Just figure it out. Yep. So it's kind of like these. So right here, connected the cables for the CPU on the top corner. You do need two of them, but the one on the left, you have to break it in half. And you just use 4 pins instead of the 8. And right here, the next part, we're gonna be installing the motherboard cable. This is the biggest cable you got, so can't miss it. And it just plugs in right there to the one that matches it. And then right here, I accidentally disconnected the bottom port, which was for the Type C. I later on fixed it, but as you can tell right here, it kind of falls off. Alright guys, so I basically routed this in, the motherboard, connected to that, the CPU, and now this is the graphics card. Now this is the graphics card. So motherboard, CPU, graphics card, I'm gonna leave it here so when we install it. And then now I think what's next is gonna be the AIO intercooler. So let's get that installed. Okay, so next we're gonna be installing the AIO. So remember I went with the Liquid Freeze 3 Pro 360 RGB. So let's go ahead and take it out. Take this out. Also, it's magnetic. It's pretty cool. So here it is, guys. This is how it looks. Got the 3 fans. So this is where the CPU goes. And this thing has a sticker, so make sure you take it off. Do not put it on with the sticker. speaker. Now this is the radiator. It's pretty cool. Guys, so you actually have to connect this one right here. Put the connector right here to the where you connect to the CPU. It's gonna be right here. And also there's gonna be two of these connections. So one is if you need three separate things for the fans, the RGB, and the cooler. So you can use this one. Or this one, like you can use it for all of them. That one connection. As you can see, there's just one you connect. Alright, next guys, we're gonna be installing the thermal paste. So the way I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do a like an X, I guess. I don't know, as long as it covers it. Don't receive. Right here, I was kind of struggling with the thermal paste. I accidentally put it on, and then I lifted it up, and the thermal paste like went all over the place. So just be careful. Don't do the same mistake I did. Try to put it in first try. I kind of struggled here. Just for now. For installing the intercooler part or the radiator, you're just gonna find the screws that come with the radiator. They're kind of small ones, and then you put like the washer on it. And I actually just installed like 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 10 of them because I don't know. I thought it was already safe enough. But if you want to go and put in all the screws, then that's up to you. Basically for the fan, it's got the little sticker that's here, and that's two magnets, and it just comes in. Alright, quickly, I just forgot to show you guys where to plug in the two cables. Quickly, they go right here and right here. Once you say AIO. Final steps. We're gonna be unboxing the GPU, the 5070 RTX 5070. Alright, so here's how it looks like. It says in search of incredible. We'll find out if it's incredible. Asus. Comes just like this little thing. Yeah. Comes like instructions, I guess. Yeah. We need these just in case. And here she is. So there's like an extension cord that comes with it. Pretty nice. And here she is. So yeah, I basically just connected these two into this one. Take a screwdriver, unscrew this, and unscrew that. Alright, so we've got two express blocks now open, one on 5080. But right here, I'm going to be taking off these two right here, because that's where it lays. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so make sure when you're plugging it in to take this little piece off. And you can plug it into this little grease part right here. And that's where it goes. And you can see right here it has a little space. And it just matches with that. Inside and out. The Hyundai Santa Fe comes standard with America's best warranty. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Alright guys, so there you go, I got it in. I kind of struggled, but what kind of helped me was just take off these ones right here, and then you have to like push it all the way in and then just snap it in place. But yeah, that's basically it. And then you just plug it in right here, and we'll do that right now. I'll go ahead and just move this out the way. Just gotta make sure it's all the way in there. I don't feel that confident. Let's take it out. And that's it. And we're basically done. Now we're gonna have to turn it on and test it. Wish me luck, guys. Alright guys, so almost done here. I'm plugging my cable cord and trying to see if it turns on. Just goes right here in the black power supply. Alright guys, moment of truth. Oh my god. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like the video so more people can see it. I am gonna be benchmarking the 5070 with the 9800 50X3D. I'm gonna be playing Warzone, and I'm making videos about that. So if you guys would like to watch that, please subscribe. Peace out.